All right, let me double check everything before I start this up. Okay. Make sure my microphone sounds good. My stream is way behind on my phone. But YouTube sounds fine. I'm assuming Twitch looks and sounds fine. We shall see. Okay, I'm gonna give it a second. Okay. Let's go ahead and swap. So today I'm playing a game that I played, it had to be a year ago, give or take, maybe a little over a year ago for playtest during Next Fest. I think it was June of last year, the last time I got to play it. I think they had playtests since then, but I've always been busy doing stuff. But the game's called Striden. And I'm going to switch scenes here. Oh. My Steam Deck, even though it worked fine before I started the stream, apparently it's not working fine now. So I'll switch it like that's fine. But does this still work? Okay, so I don't... Testing. Okay, that's weird. So I don't know why my... Oh, I know, I'm a dumbass. I switched to the wrong... I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Okay. Oh, I know, I forgot to check. So I messed around with the graphic settings, right? I gotta see what push to talk is. Because I'm assuming you have VoIP start. Left alt. I might keep that. That's not a horrible one. Yeah, I think I'll keep that. So I have melee as my... Alt left alt's not horrible for talking. It's not the best either, but I'll live with it. I don't usually end up doing a lot of talking anyway. Okay, so left alt. Okay. All right, so here is a little brief rundown of last time I played it on what it was like. Now this might have changed since then. I'll just show you guys. Let's go ahead and I'm just gonna play. Actually, yeah, I'm just gonna play the game. Let's see if there's any lobbies. Now here's the problem. A lot of times there's only one lobby that has people in it. See, when I played this before, it was always playtest time, so it's kind of understandable. It was hard to find lobbies in anything but EU. Looks like they have different modes. Hold on. Looks like they have go full, go empty. So it looks like they had different modes. Now they have transmit should be the one that I played before. Before they didn't have different ones. I think co-op is the PvE mode, I think. Let's do this. Let's do this real quick. Game loop, scavenge, fortify. So that looks the same. So the transmit mode looks like it's the same. Construction, yeah. Radioactivity, yep. Communication, weapons. Okay, so that nothing changed. That's what I wanted to see. So what is my gas mask is G? That makes sense. Okay. Oh, interact F. Inventory's F. Does E must be my interact then? It's been so long. Oh, interact E. Yep. Okay, that's fine. That worked. So we'll go ahead. I'll hop into this one. So this was the problem before. Finding a game was really hard, and finding a full game was impossible. This is one of the reasons why it makes it hard to play this game. Overall, the development of the game is pretty cool. I think one thing that kind of makes it hard is they have so many. Look at all these lobbies. Now some of them are different regions and stuff, which is understandable. And looks like there's one for each mode. I think what might benefit them more is to just maybe have like the transmit one in each region, and then let people, if they want to play the other modes, and let them make their own server or their own game, and they don't pop up in the server to save server space. Right now they have all these modes. If I hopped into one of these, I'd be sitting there for a while, and then they'd eventually Forgot my brain thought. They're just sitting here like nothing. They're doing nothing the way they are, you know. I'll hop into this one, I guess. But when I played the playtest before, they didn't have the other modes. All they had was the basic transmit mode. So you'd see a small little list, and it'd pop up whoever had the transmit mode going. And yeah, my mustache is like getting in my mouth. They would have a. Gosh darn it! Only the servers that people like popped up there would be there. So you'd have you know, the one from that. Oh, we start with the stand now. Nice. Before you get. Oh, yeah, this map looks. I remember this map. This looks a lot nicer now. Where's my base at? The game feels smoother. It wasn't bad before, but it was not great either. Oh, he has a better gun than me. As an AK, I have a 10. The combat feels a little better. I do like the combat. Now the problem, I never had a problem with the gameplay really. I had no problem playing the game before. I enjoyed it a lot. I played it every time there was a playtest. I played it for a while. It's just it was you could never find a Take
cover. Enemy moose tank has arrived on the battlefield.
Do I have teammates?
Enemy radioactive bear is active.
So my team must have had radio tubes and someone broke in and took them. It happens. I have no filter. Does my team not have... Do we not have windows? Oh, they don't have window covers anymore? Yeah, they do.
Enemies has reached the air supply.
I think I'm the only one on my team, guys. I have no idea how to check that though.
Enemies have secured the air supply.
But I'm gonna take my time. I don't care. The game looks better than it did before. All right, so they did these windows. Oh, not all of them. I have no idea. I think someone's here. I don't.
Incoming air supply.
I don't know how. I can't remember if there's ever a way to repair the door. I honestly remember. I do not remember if there's ever a way to repair the door. Where it's like right. I'm pretty sure I don't have teammates. Pretty sure I don't have teammates. Wait, do I hear? But anyway, so the point of this game was when you start off a brand new match. It looks like you have a stand now. Unless we only have a stand because of who's shooting at me? I don't know if we only have a stand because I came in late. The music's so damn loud, I gotta turn the music down. I couldn't hear a damn thing with this music. Ah, okay. I can't turn it down to 0. Are you kidding me? I don't want the music on. I don't know why I can't choose my respawn point. What's going on? Where's my mouse? Alt tab? Okay. I hear a bear out here. Oh, dude, I can't. So much noise. There has to be a way to turn off. That's so loud. Oh, they won. All right, so. So the point of the match is you're supposed to. I could have stayed in there and it would keep us into another match. But what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to start off. You start off with like nothing, and then you start getting the scraps together. And there's a bunch of abandoned buildings around the. Like, they might have changed some of this, because I don't know, because I haven't played in a while. In that game, I started way late. But what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to start off, you have nothing. You're supposed to find scraps, like any kind of ammo, like there's like gun, I can't remember what they call it, but it's like resources, but you put them in your workbench so you can make different kinds of guns, which is, I like that feature. That's a really cool feature. Getting the scraps together, I think, is a cool feature. I don't mind the crafting of your house, your base. Like you have to find a bunch of scraps, you have to go to your base, and you have to craft doors and windows like I did when I first got in that one. Then you're supposed to build, you can build a gas mask station, because there is gas that rolls through the map occasionally, and you have to have a gas mask to save it. There's a, then you have to worry about other teams, and I can't remember how, I think it's 4 teams. I can't remember. It showed on the top left corner how many teams there were in the match. I think it's 4 teams. I can't remember how many per team. It's been a while. But you're supposed to go to the airdrops. You're supposed to find these electron tubes. You're supposed to put them in your transmitter. You need to find 4 of them, I believe, or 3 of them. And you're supposed to activate your radar station and transmit. And you have to defend your base while you transmit to pretty much come get extracted. And then if you make it in time, what happens is what just happened there, where there's a cutscene where there's a helo coming up, and whatever team had all the electron tubes and called it in win. Meanwhile, teammates can take your electron tubes and cancel your call in and go back to their base to put the electron tubes in their base, and blah blah blah. When you pick up the electron tubes, you're marked on the map. Everyone can see you. They can chase you down and kill you. The doors, the downsides to the game that made it hard to enjoy too much. It was fun when I played it before, but what made it really hard was the doors were easily breached. So having the big tough doors don't last very long. And people can come and like break your door while you're out looking for electron tubes or whatever. And they can actually go into your base and just chill in your base. You can put like turrets in your base if you build enough scrap and you build them, which is nice. But But I know before I got upset because people literally went into my base while we were out getting scraps and stuff. They busted in through one of the doors. There's several doors to the base, so you can't you can't guard them all. And then they went to the basement and put a respawn beacon in the basement, and so they kept on this respawning in our basement and hunting us down. Now I don't know how much they changed. It's been like a year or some change since I played it last. I didn't get to play much of that one. It looks like I was the only person on my team, which is sad. There's 3 people in this one now. That's it. That's probably a continuation onto the one I just did, because you'll get thrown if you wait. It's just like Battlefield and stuff. You get thrown back into another match, or like Call of Duty if you're on multiplayer, you get thrown into another match. There's only 3 out of 20. It's really tough to try to show off the game when you can't get a full lobby. That is the downside. I just realized my chat was not. Sounds great. I just realized my chat wasn't on my screen. I'm a dumb. So that being said, I'm gonna wait for a bit. It looks like only 3 people are rejoined, so everyone else like me left. I think it's 4 teams of 5 people. That's why there's 20 people per server. Maybe it's 5 teams of 4. Either way, it's 20 people per server. In the past, it was hard because if you didn't have a full lobby, there was teams that were going to be lacking players, and then they pretty much guaranteed loss. Because having a team, because once everyone activates the transmit, every other team on the map rushes their building to try to stop them from extracting. It makes it tough if you're a 2-man team and you have the rest of the teams are pretty much full, and they're rushing your building. You're not going to be able to hold them off, especially when they get. And you can transform into bears that are really fun to play as. There's a moose tank which allows you to literally be a moose pulling a little like tank pod behind you, and you could blast people. I don't know if they added any other animals since then. There's plans on doing a rat and a bird. Like the bird is going to be like more of like a traveling thing, I think. There was dogs or like wolves or something at some point. I don't know if they ever added those. I'm waiting to see if the server fills up anymore. They have 3 US servers. One is there's control, which is, I guess, in capture the point kind of thing. That was not a thing when I played. Transmit, the one I just did where you have to collect, was the OG mode that I played on stream before, like a year and some change ago. I streamed it multiple times during playtest, and it was a fun game. When you had a full lobby, it was a blast. It was chaotic. As you see, the combat's not bad. The shooting feels nice. It's all like old school weapons and stuff. And the combat, like that combat actually felt nicer that round than it did back when I played it before. And I liked the combat before. Like the guns felt smoother this time, and the movement felt smoother this time, less clunky. But I still had fun last time. I really enjoyed the game. The problem that we've always had during the playtest was we couldn't have full lobbies either. So you never got to see. You got close to it though, but it was always European. The European lobbies always seem to fill up. But not the whole way. Like we'd have like 15 out of 20, so there'd be teams that are shorthanded people. I hope they fix the one issue that they had where it would instead of filling up, okay, you know, there's 4 people, 1 person per each team. Sometimes it would put like it would mess up and it fill up like 1 team, so you had 1 team versus nobody. And it was like, okay. Then we had times where you would have 1 team had a full team, then you would have another team had like 3 people, another team had 1 person, the next team was full as well, and it was so weird. Like it didn't work right. So if you were in a team with like 1 or 2 people, or if you're like by yourself or you're a team of 2 people, the most you can do is maybe run around and collect scraps and just have fun building stuff in your base and don't worry about actually trying to play the game. What sucks, you have people who they just want to play PvP. So they would go in and just try to go to any base. They didn't care if you were a 1-player team, if you were a full team. They didn't care. They would make sure they would like break into your base while you're out hurting for scraps, and they would camp in your basement, or they would just start destroying your stuff, or they would they would just like sit in your building, wait for you to come back, and then kill you and take you. Because when you die, you drop all their scrap you just picked up and all the weapon resources and stuff, and they could just pick that up and run away with it. So it made it, which is, I mean, it's a strategy. It's a very solid strategy. It kind of sucks, especially if you're a solo player. What I might do, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try this. Since this lobby is, I'm not playing with only 3 people in the lobby. Well, I'd be the 4th. I'm not playing that. The one with 9 people in the lobby, it was already rough. Like I think I was the only person on my team. I mean, if I was the 4th, maybe we'd have 1 per team, and that would just be crazy. It might be kind of fun, but also be kind of dead. I'm gonna go into this US server. I'm gonna see what happens if I queue in. If I join this, this is a co-op. Oh no, sorry, whoops, that's control. I want to do the co-op one. I want to see what happens if I try to play a co-op one. Will it put me in by myself? And I'm not. I want to see what this is like. It might just be like a tower defense mode. Let's find out. It might make me wait for other players for a while. Maybe I'll start a trend. Scavenge, defend, control, transmit. So it looks like it might be the same thing, but PvE. Why is his face like that? Engineer. Engineers are like the most useful. They can, okay, so it's 5 people per team. Engineers are the most useful when it comes to a lot of things because they can cut open like locked doors, including enemies' bases. They can also
Rebels, great work on securing our stronghold, but it's not enough.
Wait a second.
You need to defend this base with everything you have. Fortify it further. Soon, the enemy will discover our position and begin their attacks. It's up to you to scavenge for resources between the assaults. But be cautious. This is our new main base. They're everywhere. Our ultimate goal is to secure 4 electro tubes from the airdrops, so we can activate the radio transmitter on the top floor. If we succeed in sending the rescue signal, we'll have a chance to escape this place. I'll keep you updated with intel on enemy movement. Good luck, rebels.
So it looks like they start you off with stuff in your base. So it looks like it's the transmit mode just versus AI maybe. I'm gonna leave some of this stuff down here, but these are like the scraps you use to build stuff on your base. This is the canisters you need for your gas mask.
Find a basic weapon inside our stronghold.
Oh, I'm out of blueprints. I don't know what that means, a type cooldown.
I've received intel about a small enemy patrol advancing towards
Wait,
the stronghold.
what?
Do not let them take it from us.
Wait. I've been shot from behind too? Wait, what? I can't. Said I was getting shot from behind. That was weird. Is there a guy up here? So, wait. So, in the control mode, you start with just a fucking pistol? And the enemies and the AI start off with like machine guns, and they know where you're at automatically. Like that's it. That's the whole thing. Wait, what? Dude, I don't know if Johan's here. Probably not. I mean, understandably, I guess I meant maybe if you're down, your teammates can pick you up if you have teammates. But they don't even give you enough. They give you some blueprints, but you don't have enough time to actually prepare your base. So is there enough time between each wave after the first one to actually get scrap?
Defend this base with everything you have. Fortify it further. Soon, the enemy will discover our...
I'm guessing if you have a full team with pistols, maybe it'll do better.
It's up to you to scavenge for resources between the assault captured, but be cautious.
How do I skip? How do I skip this?
Everywhere.
I don't care. Skip it.
To secure 4 electrotubes from the airdrops.
Oh my god, I get it. Can I skip?
The radio transmitter on the top floor. If we
It does say this is a work in progress mode, so
we'll have a chance to escape this place. I'll keep you updated with intel on enemy movement. Good luck, rebels.
I think I try the the assault this time. I thought it would be like a base, like the regular mode. I didn't know. You know, I don't know.
All right, rebels. Get ready for the first attack.
I don't know.
Weapon inside our stronghold.
What about garage door? Is there enough? Going to scrap that? Of course not. I'm just gonna leave out here and see what happens. Will they just push my base and capture it?
I've received intel about a small...
I'm gonna see what happens. I'm gonna see what happens.
toward the stronghold. Do not let them take it from us.
Now, will they chase me down, or will they go straight to my base and capture it? Let's see what happens. Let's see if I lose by them capturing the base. You see, I need an engineer that can cut this open. Then I can get supplies from there. Okay.
Damn it, rebels. The enemy has taken our stronghold. It's over
Okay,
for
so...
us. I thought we had this in the bag.
Dude, shut up. So you can't play that one solo because you just get swarmed with AI that have assault rifles while you have a pistol that does like 0 damage, and you get killed, and they know exactly where you are. Because that one ran in the door, that previous match, and just whipped around the corner and immediately started shooting me, and I died. And the pistol does like no damage. So. That one's 4 all 20 now. I'm gonna wait. Why is that one like? Okay, so yeah, it's always 5. What is this one? This one's 0 out of 0. 2,000. What is that? AS Asia. 2,000 milliseconds. It controls. It's 10 people, so it's probably 5v5, and it's probably just capture the point kind of thing, which would be cool. What they need to do is maybe have, until this game picks up more, maybe have bots fill in when players can't. I don't know how much that would push them to add bots to the game. I know people be like, oh, I don't want bots in my game, but you can't play right now. In all fairness, it is a small dev team. Johan and them used to talk to me all the time and come in the streams and stuff like that back in the day when I streamed this during playtests. Great people, fantastic, very nice people. Very nice people. Very, very small dev team. I want to say it's like 5 people. Something like that. Unless they upgraded. I'm sure they might have added, maybe lost some people since last time I talked to them. But yeah, it's a small dev team regardless. Very nice people. Always cool, always chill. Always listening to feedback and always talking to people in the Discord. So no hate towards them. They sent me this game. I played the crap out of the playtests, and they used to come on my streams and watch me play the playtests on stream. So they reached out to me and they gave me a copy of the game to play it and show it off on stream. And I do think it's like the gameplay is very fun whenever you actually get a game, and it feels a lot better now than it did last time I played. Like before, I didn't have a problem with it. Like the movement was kind of clunky, but it didn't bother me. The gunplay was kind of like your aiming was kind of more sluggish, but it didn't really bother me compared to this. Back then, I didn't really notice it. Compared to this, it's a lot more fluid. It feels like, which is nice, which is good, very good thing. I just can't play if I don't have a server. Like, there's 4 people in this one. I don't feel like joining a server with just 4 people. Oh, there's 5 now. I think that's the same. Yeah, it's the same. That's probably already like halfway over at this point. That's the one that had 3 people before. Unless they were all like walking around BSing with each other. I can't do the co-op mode because the AI is too tough for me to deal with just a pistol. You only get 3 pieces of, or 3 blueprints, which is not enough to build anything. If I could build doors, like if they gave me time, if they gave me enough scrap to build doors on the place, even if they didn't give me windows, let me build doors. I could shoot enemies throughout the windows. I'd be good. Or even if the front door and the back door, and I could leave the garage open and they could filter in through the garage or something. I'm fine with that. Even though I'll still probably struggle because they're way overpowered, but. I don't know what the chance of the 5 playing are like the devs. Let me look at the Discord real quick. It is a fun game though. Like I just, if I can't get a game, I can't get a game. Where did I put the Discord at? I have so many Discords. There it is. I'm trying to see. No one seems to be in the Discord at least talking. I mean, they're in the Discord texting, but they're not like in like voice chat trying to play. Some of the people I used to play with aren't active right now. Like the Witness, Ari. They're online. Where's some of the other ones? I'm part of the veterans of the game. So I played all the playtests. Not all of them. There were some I missed because I was playing other stuff, but I might have to do is hold on. What I might have to do is I'll wait a little bit longer, and if I don't get a new server, I don't have a lot of time to stream today. So if I don't get a server, I may look into just ending the stream and like try to talk to people. And the Discord's not very active either. It's unfortunate. I'm sure Johan's probably sleeping right now, so I can't even probably talk to him. What's that? I'm messaging the dev right now. He's probably sleeping because they're in like I want to say they're Sweden? Question mark. I used to know, but I haven't talked to them in a while. It is it's really cool. So the game has some cool features to it. Like I said, you could after you get so much points, pretty much, you can choose to use your points to transform into a animal. There's the bear, which is really fun to play as. You just run it like it's hard to steer unless they might have updated it. But when I used to play, it was hard to steer. I have some TikTok clips out there from like a year and some change ago, like a year and a half ago. Excuse me. When me and my friend Ari were beating the crap out of each other as bears. It was pretty fun. It's hard to steer them on purpose because they would be too overpowered if you could easily steer them. But they were really strong, so like a few hits would kill a player. But since they were so hard to steer, you could dodge them pretty effectively. The moose tank is very slow and hard to turn, but it packs a punch, and all the transformations are limited time. Like I said, they used to have a symbol for like a rat. They were planning on doing some kind of thing with rats. I don't know if they ever did. So I'm hoping that'd be kind of cool if they did. I know there was supposed to be some kind of thing with dogs at some point. I know there's a control for the birds. And they talked in the Discord about the birds like a while back, and about using them as like a transportation thing, like to get across the map quicker. And I thought that was a cool idea, especially if they didn't cost a lot. Like they didn't cost, like they would, because it costs so many points to use it. So if you go to use the bear, they don't burn up all the points you need for the bear, so it'll take you longer before you can get anything else. So if you'd save, you kind of want to save up to get the better stuff and use it when you can. I want to try one more thing. Let me refresh this. Oh, it's like one person, so everyone else wants to quit. Unless it's it could be a new match. Could be a new match. It's possible because they were playing with only like 3 of them for a while, so it was pretty easy probably for one of them to take control. You know. I'm gonna hop into the US transmit. I want to see what happens. If it lets me in the match without anybody, I could show you guys the game loop without too much worry. You know what I mean? There's always a very loud noise when it first comes. It's something we complained about for a while. Let me do engineer. I'll show you. Power spike bear, moose tank, eagle hook, eagle bomb, or eagle or fighter eagle. That's kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. I used to use them. I used to do the moose tank and the bear all the time. That's all they had. Let me try one of these other ones. This eagle able to grab and carry both friend and foe. Eagle equipped with a 8mm mortar, equipped with a LMG. Oh my god. Okay, so I might be able to show you the game loop at least. This would be kind of if I go in by myself. I don't know if it's gonna show me if other people join or not. It might show me if other people join. All right, so you do not start with a weapon. 4 is the grinder. So 4 is like your I'm gonna go claim this right away. Yeah, ticking, that's me capturing the base. There's no visual that I know of to show you're capturing it, but this will change once you capture it. And there'll be like a sound and stuff. Oh, it's on the left. It's right next to Boulder, where it's my team name. You'll see a little building filling up. Okay. Okay, so now I need to find a place. Like, I'll go to this truck and I'll show you guys. So I got this grinder. As an engineer, you're the only person who can do this. I think the assault can also have like explosives to do it too now. We just grind away at the door. And you see the health of the door going down. Then there's all these blueprints. I'll try to grab as much as I can here. All right, so I can go back up to going back into my base here. I think it might show me when other people capture their bases. So if there's another player here, they might capture. Actually, I might be able to see this. Okay, I'm the only one here. So now I can use this to go make a door. That's funny. I'll do all my doors first, and I'll worry about windows. I don't know if that's the storm coming in. Oh, no blueprints. Is that the storm coming in? What's that noise?
Attention. Radioactivity inbound.
Weapon station, which I don't think I have enough for that. Oops. I don't have enough of that. Oh, I'm gonna need that. I'm gonna need this gas mask station. How do I rotate it? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna wait for after the radiation's over, and then I can go. Let me look at the map here. If I go to these buildings down here, I can't ping it. Okay. Stop.
High levels of radioactivity. Make sure to have your gas mask or stronghold nearby.
If you're in a stronghold, you're safe. I don't know how to ping on here. I'll just wait for the radiation to go by, then I'll worry about it. So this is a good way for me to at least show you guys how this works, right? So as long as you're inside your safe house, you're good. But if I would go outside, and purchase your loadout. Wait, what? And purchase my loadout? What does that mean? Purchase my loadout? Here's where I put the tubes. What do you mean purchase my loadout? As long as you're in your base, you're safe from the radiation. But you also have a gas mask you can put on like this, and on the bottom you'll see a filter status, and the filter will burn up the longer you're in the storm. And you have to hit a button. I forget what the button is off the top of my head. Swap gas mask, or swap canister, change filter H. And I have, I gotta check my inventory. I'm gonna check my inventory again. Hold on. And my inventory is not I. F. Okay, so I have 2 bad gas masks that need to be cleaned, which that's why I need a cleaning station for, and then I have 2 good ones to swap out. I don't know what it means I purchased my loadout. Unless he means like buying the weapons. Like, see the gas mask thing on the bottom? If I hit G now, you'll see the radiation level on the bottom is rising up. Oh, I'm actually glad they did that. Holy shit. So I used to get so mad at my teammates, so mad, because they would open the door. They would open the door up and they would leave it wide open, and when they would have to go adventure and kill things or whatever, they would never close it. They would never close it. Now it looks like it closes automatically after some time, which is good. Like, that was so frustrating. Like, especially this front door, because if they leave the door open, enemy can just walk on in. They can just waltz on in, and they can steal shit from your base. They can destroy some stuff in your base. What do they want to do? All right, well, that's going on. Basement's usually where you spawn at down here. people used to go in this back room right here, and they would set a respawn beacon, and they would this window wasn't here before. That was never there before. But they used to set a respawn beacon like right around here. They would go and they would run into your base when people weren't around. Like they'd break in your base being an engineer, like sawing the door off, like using the grinder to grind the door down. Or they would just go in if your teammate left the door open. I think you could blow it up now too, but you couldn't blow it up before. You could not blow up the doors. You had to have an engineer or nothing. Or have someone sneak inside somehow and open the door from the inside. But people used to put respawn beacon down here, which I don't know if the respawn beacons are in the game anymore. Probably are. And then they used to just like keep respawning in your base because the respawn beacons were unlimited, you know. What was it? Airdrop coming? Where at? If I don't see the airdrop, I'll go down south here and hit up this location. There's probably a lot of goodies in there. Is it over? Nope. I'm gonna go ahead and go out here. I'll show you the airdrops. I don't have a gun yet, which could be rough, but I don't have to worry about fighting anybody right now. Where is this? Oh, it's way over there. Yeah, fuck it. I'm the only person here. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Let's go down south. We'll go ahead and hit that town up. I'll show you guys how to like build stuff in the base. And then I'll worry about hitting airdrops up. The airdrop will be there, you know? If someone else joins the game and takes it, whatever. Who cares? And there is unlimited respawns in this game, so even if you if someone does come and they kill me, it's whatever, you know? Well, thank you for lurking, Rustic. Thank you. I do declare. Alright. I'm gonna go down this little thing down here. Little fort or this is down here. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I was checking to see if you can loot cars now. These cars were here before, and you couldn't really do anything with them. Okay, so some of these places I can just walk. I should be able to just go into the gas mask container. All right. So these blueprints are your building material, which I think I told you that already. Ooh, am. Oh, you need those for building weapons. I'll show you that. Now the blueprints are all like automatic, unless they might have changed this too, but I'm going from old information. The blueprints are like automatically stashed. Like you don't lose those if you die, as far as I know, unless they change that. So, if someone's back at base, they need building material. Ooh. To build stuff, you can go out adventuring, and the second you pick it up, someone at your base can use it. But I don't know if that's still a thing. Oh, a pistol, nice. I don't know if that's still a thing or not. I keep checking to make sure no one's like infiltrated my game yet. Try to get as much stuff as possible before going back to my base. You should have unlimited storage for blueprints and unlimited storage for the gun parts. Unless they change it. Like, this is all go from old information. I don't know. What's a better pistol? Oh, another thing you had to, I forgot about this part. Another thing you had to do is by collecting items and everything, you rack up a score. And you can see that in the upper left corner next to my blue. You can't really see it too much probably on YouTube right now, but up on the upper left corner by the blue flag saying my team's name, there's a score going up as I loot stuff. You had to get, I think it was 1,500. I could be wrong on that. I believe it was 1,500 points before you could even try to call in the helicopter. So even if you had all the tubes, but you didn't have enough stuff looted, you couldn't call the helicopter in. Let's just leave it back outside. There's another building right here. You can just hold E and just drag it and grab everything.
Incoming air supply.
What I'll do after I show you guys the base building and stuff, or all this stuff, I can I'll show you how a bunch of stuff works, like including the gas mask cleaner and everything. This is a good place to hit up, it looks like. I want all the gun parts for sure, so I can show you guys some cool gun builds. That's it. I don't care about that food. I don't really need the food too much right now. I already have a shit ton on me. You can't open those up. As far as I know, unless once again they change something, you can't find, besides pistols, you can't really find other weapons out in the wild, you know? So, other than pistols. But there might be ways if I find a storage container that can bust open. I might find another one. But they might have also added other ones they could find, maybe. Besides the pistols. But each class can have different stuff they can build on the base. Like they can, the supply guy can build like vending machines that you can buy, you can get food out of and stuff for your team. You can put food in for your team to get food out of to heal themselves. The medic can build a medic station and some other stuff on base. That's the first building I went into. I went through there already. I thought there'd be a container I can cut open here, but I guess not. I'm just gonna go back to my base and I'll show you guys some stuff. I got a crap ton of blueprints, so. There used to be a way to like, I'm gonna do the windows just in case someone does show up. I'm just gonna boop open the windows, or like cover up the windows real quick, at least the bottom floor windows. Because people used to be able to cheese their way in the bottom windows. So if you didn't have them, so even if you had your doors closed, you would just hop in the bottom window. Okay, so let me do this real quick. I have more than enough blueprints, I should be fine. Just in case someone else shows up and they just try to ruin my tutorial thing here, you know? Should be all the bottom windows. There's nothing in here, right? Yeah. Okay. So now I can do... Let me do the gun station real quick. Show you guys this. As you see, the score keeps going up the more I do stuff, like anything. Building this stuff gives me points. Looting stuff gives me points. Now I can hit the stash all button and stash all the weapon parts. I have 63 white, 18 green, and 5 of the gold. And now it's all in there for my team to use. So I can, and more of these guns will unlock as I level up. So let's go ahead and go with the good old class. Oh, I can't get the LMG. Yeah, I can. Good old classic LMG. I could also, if I have enough to purchase upgrades, I can purchase this upgrade to give it a sight. Go and upgrade it. I can't do this one because I need 2 purples and 2 blues. I don't have any purples or blues yet, but I can get those from drops. From my weapon drops. There we go. Let's see what else I got here. I have to hammer out. Oh, I forgot. Need this. See, I'm already at almost 1,200 points, so getting to 1,500, I think it was 1,500 is not a big deal. It's like pretty much basic stuff. All right, now I can go like this, and I can add spent filters. It'll put in all the rusty filters, and you see it's already, the numbers going up here, the percentage going up. It's cleaning up the filter. So it'll turn these into clean filters that you can put in your mask when you're done. So as you use filters up, you can go and put more in there. Now, as this character, as this class, the other stuff I can build is I can build like walls and stuff, which actually might put a barricade down here and block this doorway. One less doorway to worry about enemies coming through. But they can build like sandbags and barricades. If I was like the medic, I can build like a health station and stuff. If I was supply guy, I can build like ammo resupplying thing, or I can build a vending machine. All right, so now let's look at these airdrops. The closest one's right here. I don't know how to. I can't mark it. I can't remember. I don't know how to ping. I want to ping for myself. There's a way to ping the map. Power spikes 5. Roll ability 4. Interact. No mouse. Change filter. Quick guys. I guess there's no ping. Is the inspect button. But the graphics don't look too bad. I have the graphics turned down too to make sure my computer can handle it, you know? I guess I don't need to ping. I can see it on the map. Nope. Looks like the toxic. I have like 11 filters on me, so I'm not worried about it. But it's starting to get toxic, so I put my mask on.
Radioactivity inbound.
Tell you what, you know, it can get pretty bad. Now I want to burn through all my filters and die. So I guess I'll go back in my base for a bit. But I was out for a while, so you can see like it wasn't. Let's see if it. Oh, I can make a silence pistol. Ooh, a shotgun secondary. Let's go. I can't on blues. Okay.
High levels of radioactivity. Make sure to have.
I'll go ahead and upgrade my pistol while we're at it too. Fuck it. All right. Wait. Let me see if Johan said anything. He's most likely sleeping. Okay. Let's look at some stuff while we wait. Okay, so there's different weapons, and each one has like its own upgrades. Like this one, you can get all the way up to the part where it'll have a stand and a sniper scope on it, or a sniper scope. The sniper, I think I had the upgrade unlocked at rank 14. I had it unlocked during the beta or the playtest. It just adds like a scope to it. Light machine gun. The one I have can get all the way up to having. Oh, hold on. Up to having, it looks like a nice little scope on it. About it. The Sten, can the Sten upgrade? Oh, it can. So you can have the Sten with a sight, the Sten with a sight and a silencer, and the Sten with a sight. Is that extended barrel? Extended barrel looks like. But I don't have the rest of them unlocked. Yeah, so here's the SVT. It has a little sight, a sight with a silencer, a different sight with like, is that a different barrel? No, same barrel, just different sight, looks like. and then silencer with that different sight. Which is, it's actually a very fun gun. I was using this a lot during the. Oh, I forgot I can make explosives. I can't because I use up. Well, I can't because I have legendaries. I'm not gonna do that though. It's not legendary. I think it's made for explosives, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Actually, fuck it. I'll get more from the. I'll get more from the airdrops. Because one airdrop's way up north. I might go hit that one up. I'm gonna hit this one up first though. And yeah, you see here on the left, my fighter eagle is almost full. So once I get the 1,500 points by my on myself, I'll have that unlocked and I'll be able to fly around. And I'm gonna try that out whenever I get the points. They gain 4 electron tubes, achieve 15,000 score. Okay, my bad. I thought it was 1,500. Successfully transmit radio signals. So you get the points by like just everything you do. You get kills, you get points. You capture airdrops, you get points. All that good stuff. See, all these are full now, are clean now. So if I wanted to, I can go out here like this. Let this one burn up. We're just taking a while. Taking a while. How many do I have? I have 11 of them. I might start heading for the airdrop bucket. Oh, it's the wrong one. I don't want this one. The radiation's going down anyway.
Radioactive values are low enough to be outside again without gas.
Perfect. It used to be like a green haze, which was like very noticeable. It looks like it's just rain now, which is fine. All right. So these are like capture the zone. If you're in this first part, it goes but very slow. If you go in the center, it goes faster, and the more people in it, the faster it goes.
Air supply captured.
Oh my god. Wow. There we go. I'll try that out in a bit here. But if I did get hurt, I can take one of these. Oh, it's actually for energy. I'll do this right now. You pop this open, it refills your stamina. If you're hurt, you can eat food. Like if I was hurt, I can click on this. All right, leveled up, so I unlocked another gun. Nice. That gun I just unlocked was one of my favorite ones to use because it wasn't ridiculously overpowerful, but it was nice and it was cheap. But each tier, you can see each tier in the top of the screen. The first looks like it has like food and probably gun parts. This next one has like something special, probably more gun part stuff. Then the other one has like, so there's like a cog wheel, so it's probably like more blueprints. And then the final one's the tube. Yeah, so this one's a bunch of food. Some purple foods. Oh, gas mask. What's a purple one? So purple health one just probably heals a lot more. Purple energy. Atom cola soda. Speaking of which, I need my root beer. I don't know if I can fly with the electron tube. I'll have to try that out. You see on the right, this is my, oh, you can't see. Underneath my camera, there's a little icon. Like on my camera on Twitch, you should be able to see it. You might be able to see it on, yeah, you can see it on YouTube. But on the right there is like a symbol like on my, it's like right on the bottom corner on my Twitch, on my camera. But it shows a little eagle symbol saying fighter eagle. So if I hit 5, I'll transform. That should be gun parts. Yeah, there's blue parts. Purple. Not gonna mess around with all kinds of different stuff. Different builds. Speaking of which, let's try the grenade out. See how a grenade feels. All right, there's no arch you can look at. All right. There's no arch to look at, so you just have to kind of guess. Is there underhand throw? Let's see. No, if you right click, it does nothing. Okay. Right click does absolutely nothing. So just overhand throw. This next one might be a shit ton of blueprints. I don't know if there's a way I can switch classes without... I can respawn myself, I guess. So I'll probably switch classes and show you guys different stuff on different classes, I guess. Oh, there's a gas mask kit in there, you see it? Is there anything else hidden in here? The last one should be the ray tube. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick up the tube, electron tube, so you guys can see it. And I'm gonna try to fly with the eagle and see if I can carry it. That'd probably be broken if you can carry it as the eagle, because then everyone will just be doing that. So you most likely either can't transform or you drop it when you transform. I think you used to drop it when you were the bear. You would transform. Like if you transformed while you were the bear, were you carrying it? I think it became it dropped. Rank 4. All right, so there's 3 tubes.
Take the electro tube to your radio transmitter.
All right, let me see what happens if I transform. Did I drop the tube? I did. Okay, I dropped the tube. Oh my god, keep pushing the button? No way, dude. Oh, no, I don't. Okay. Nope. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me go back there. Oh, this is trippy. Oh my god. How do I I can't fix myself. Okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. All right. Oh, well. All right, now I know. So you just hold 5 and you can transform. Oh, I forgot about that. Yeah, you go back to where you started. But now I have you can't see the tube because it glitched on me because I was holding it when I transform. We take this back. This is not far from my base. It's nice. You go up here and you put it in your... There's one.
Electro tube was installed.
Then I can go back and get the other ones. But as you see now, the eagle thing is gone, and if I go my map again, it'll show I need to get to 5,500 to be able to use the eagle again, and I'm at 4,700. So I can go back here and grab the other 2 and do them. I need 4 altogether, so I have to hit the other airdrop too. But what I might do is after I get these next 3 and these next 2 tubes, I'll probably like respawn myself and show you like different builds that the other characters can, other classes can do. That'll probably also help me get my points I need. I need 15,000 points. The good news is I'm playing by myself on here. It's an actual like server. No one else is playing. I'm getting free XP and I'm leveling up without any worries. I'm not probably level up fast, but I was fighting people though, honestly. Excuse me? Apparently it's glitching up and it's not gonna let me do this. Oh, cool. Well, I'm stuck in this game forever, guys, because I can't put this one in here. Let me drop this one. I'll go grab the other one. I might have to like leave the server. That's whatever. I don't know why that's not letting me do that now. I don't. How do I still have grenades? I only. Wait, what? I don't know why I still have grenades. I thought I only made 2 of them. I threw both of them. Is it because I made it? Do I have infinite grenades? Because I made. I guess that could be possible. Let me put this one up. Nope. The tapping E is not working. I have to hold it, but it's not letting me do it. Interesting. My game just might be glitched now. Let me go here and stash all these. Okay. Now, if I go to respawn, I did drop all my gas masks, but they're in my own base, so I don't really fucking care. All my canisters on my gas mask. Alright. Well, should let me, yeah, there we go. So now I'll show you guys, I'll do a support. Actually, I'll do assault first. I'll work my way through the list. So I can choose to pick my stronghold. I have to wait a few more seconds. Okay, I'm in it. So you don't lose your gun at all. And the ability of the assault is a dynamite stick. Well, maybe if since I respawned me, I can put those in there now. I don't know why I'm picking this all up. I'm gonna die again. Oop, I'm gonna die again in a second anyway. So there we go. All right. But now I can go with this, and I can make a breach charge to blow up enemies' doors, explosive stash, and a turret. The turrets are fun. Because they can actually look. Well, actually, hold on. Yeah, I have it facing out the window, but you can't effectively have this out the window and have it shoot at people unless they change it where they don't shoot that far. Maybe, I don't know. They take forever to build compared to everything else. So like I have this window open now, and if an enemy would walk by out there, it'd go, you know what I mean? What else could I do here? I can build this stash. So I can refill explosives. Okay. Now, go ahead and respawn again. I'm going to... I don't know if the stuff on the floor will stay there it probably will stay there forever, I'm assuming. So we used to do that all the time. We used to drop it, the stuff, because we didn't have, not everyone has vending machine stuff. Let's go ahead and go straight to the medic. I have to wait 10 seconds so I can respawn again. So now I'm playing as the medic class. The medic special abilities, I can either take this, eat the food myself, or sorry. If I do it this way, I can eat the food myself and heal myself, or I can do this way and give it to somebody else. So if they walk close enough to me, they'll eat their food from me. But as for building, oh, so the window doesn't stay open anymore. Oh, okay, so maybe you can't do that method anymore. But you can build a class wardrobe. That's interesting. Maybe I can change class. Hold on. This might be this might solve my issue I'm doing right now. I gotta look and see how much blueprints I have left. So let me change classes. Oh, it does. Oh, shit. Okay. That's new. There's a little healing station. I forgot to check how much blueprints I have left. I might have to go out and hunt some more for stuff. Which is nice because before you couldn't change classes unless you died. So you had to pretty much kill yourself off or get into a fight to die. But you just interact with that to heal yourself. I don't know what the campfire does. That's probably for healing. I bet that's probably a healing station out in the... when you're out of the base. Yep. So now... it's gonna go to spotter. I don't know if the spotter... I haven't used the spotter too much. The spotter... I don't know if the spotter... I think the spotter is the one that did the recon or the resupply. Alert rocket, so it's probably like a trip mine that's outside. So it's all outside stuff. So like you can hide better, I guess. The little trip mine, the enemies can walk on, they'll blow up. And a little like early warning system, I guess. So you can't really do anything in the building with it. Then the support can do a vending machine to put... oh, the stuff disappeared. Oh no. Okay, so I guess it does disappear over time. That sucks. So I'll get more food and stuff from the next airdrop. Oh no, it's all in here. Nice. Okay, so all my stuff just went in here, I guess.
Fighter Eagle unlocked.
But you can get stuff from the vending machines, like store consumables. Boom, they're all in there. I can choose to grab the gas masks, so now I have gas masks with me. Everything else disappeared, looks like. But now I only have a couple gas masks. So I can collect a couple of those, add those for later. Trophy systems, that's like trophy system anywhere. Block explosive. Looks like you can't. Looks like you can only do it outside, I guess. Have to be outside on the ground. Yeah. That's cool. Oh, and I remember this. Okay. This is a ammo resupply. So you, just like it sounds, you just go in there and you touch it. Like if I touch it now, I did use some of my ammo. Let's see what happens. Boom, there, back to full. Ta-da! So that's all the stuff you can build in your base, and this is. I'm glad they added this. This was very much needed. I am gonna switch back though to engineer, so I can go out and search for more stuff. As far as I know, I don't think there's any way to... I don't think there's any way to, like, move stuff once you place it. I guess you can still technically keep this on your window and just go like that if the enemies are nearby and you'll start blasting them. Alright, what's the next closest airdrop? Way up there? I thought there was another drop dropping. I guess I'll just go to that one. Thing is, so far... Wait. Oh, there's two more. Wait, hold on. Wait, why does it show me one there and then one there? But they're not on the map. Or is the... Oh, it's way up there. Oh, my. There's a gunshot in the distance, but it couldn't possibly. There's no one here. But I'm still far, far away from being able to extract on here. Which I could just leave the server in the end, but... How many gas masks do I have? 4. Let me try to go to... There's like a little bunker area down here that I didn't touch. Right there. I'll go down there and see if I can find more gas masks. I just need one more tube. And the airdrop only got... The airdrop used to only give you like, I think 2 electron tubes. Now it's giving you 3 for some reason. I guess to speed things up, which is fine. Oh, this was just that. Okay, so I did touch this. Okay. I did do this already. Did I miss anything? So the guns, no. All right, what do we have right here? I'm not far from base, so if I need to, I can run back to base. I do have some gas masks, so I should be fine. But I'm gonna wait to see if another airdrop drops nearby. If it doesn't, then I'll go ahead and just run to the ones far away and just deal with it. If I can find more gas masks, I'll just go anyway to further ones. There might be some inside this building, but But only the assault might be able to blow these up now. Before, the only way you can get into the containers is with engineers, so someone had to be an engineer on your team. When it came down to the end of the match, you had to have an engineer on your team, or else you were not getting into the enemy base to steal their tubes. So if they had the door closed and you couldn't get in. Oh my gosh. And you couldn't get in, then you would then you were screwed. Like if you didn't have an engineer. You'd have to have someone force respawn just to become an engineer, just so they can crack the door open. Oh, no, I don't want that. The more I loot, the more points I get. I need 10,000 more to be able to leave. But I'm probably not going to wait till I get enough points to leave, you know? There we go. All right, I have enough gas masks, like clean ones. I'm probably just going to go... Oh. I'm probably just going to go for the far away... the far away airdrops. I think I got everything that I could. Oh, I didn't crack this one open. Silly me. Oh, do declare. Not that it matters, but each one of these things I pick up gives me more points closer to leaving. But if I can hit both airdrops, I'll get a bunch of points too. So I could turn into an eagle and fly there. Let's do that. Where's my arm on the screen? No, I can't do that to get back. Oh, that's right. I'm an idiot. I forgot. I teleport back to where I started when I did. I keep forgetting. Oh, I forgot you can bust these doors open too. There's a military supply, so it'll have a bunch of gun parts. There is bigger bunkers that have a bunch of gun parts in them. What sucks is normally it's not this slow. Normally you well, I can't say normally because this game is not very popular right now. But in best case scenario, you would be able to you'd have a lobby full of people and everyone would be fighting over these, so the game would be going pretty fast, and you would have gunfights. You would have everyone fighting over the airdrops. You'd be able to rack up points by killing people and by finding. You'd have a whole team finding loot and killing people, so your team's points would rack up really fast. How the fuck do I get up here? You'd have a whole team like doing everything together to try to get the airdrop, so it would go really fast. This is inside the circle, so I'll grind away.
Air supply captured.
I'm out of the circle now. That's okay. I'll do this real quick. It's still my team's stuff, so. So the closer you are to the center, the more points you get, and the faster it'll tick up. I'm not going to stay for the full thing because I do want to get off here in maybe like a half an hour. I was hoping that maybe by the grace of the gods there would be a full lobby I could play with, so you guys could see that game in its full glory. However, this game has been struggling. That's why they gave me a code to. Because they knew I liked playing it. They knew I loved playing the demos and the playtests before, and I streamed them. I streamed them before, and I had a lot of fun with them. But they so they sent me a code to get the game to play it and show off to people. But unfortunately, you can't really show it off if no one's playing. It does feel a hell of a lot better than like. I liked it before in the past when I played it and streamed it, and I was really excited for when it finally came out. But I didn't even realize it came out because they didn't do like zero advertising. So, and I was in their Discord, I didn't know it came out. So the idea is pretty cool. I don't know if there's a game like this made before. So it's like a base building. I can call it an extraction shooter, I guess, because you do extract, but you don't keep any of the stuff. So like when I leave, next time I come to a match, I start off with a hammer again. I don't have this gun and stuff like that. So it's not really an extraction shooter, but it kind of is because you extract. But it's like an FPS, like base building kind of game. I'm collecting this so I can get a bunch of points to see. So if I can get to the 15,000 I need in time, then I'll go ahead and extract shit as it extracts like, but. Yeah, I think you only get like a couple thousand, like I think you get like 3,000 per airdrop, so I'd have to go with the other airdrop up as well. So you get like 3,000-ish or 2,500 or something like that for the airdrop, and then you get so much per item you pick up. So like I said, good news is I'm still leveling my character up. So, as you level up, you unlock more weapons they could build on in your base, which will still require you to have like so many weapon parts, which in a normal game it's hard to do that. It's hard to get the right amount of weapon parts because you have everyone in the game looting everything and fighting over like the loot areas and stuff. But if you kill someone who has weapon parts on them, they will drop the weapon parts.
Take the electrotube to your radio transmitter.
We're going back to my base. I'm going to drop this off, so I'll have all four. I'll go another, maybe a bit closer. So if I hit this air supply is dropping and the other one that's over there, I should have enough points. That one might actually be pretty. That might be closer. It might be. I don't need the tubes anymore. So I should, in theory, be able to. Oh, also, when you're carrying this thing, you can't see it from me, but you'll show up on the map as like that symbol, the electric symbol. You'll show up on the map, and people can see you like running with that thing in your hand. So you become like a target, which is cool. It's fine by me. It's like Hunt Showdown when you get the bounty, you get marked by everybody. I don't want to switch to my food and drink it or eat it or nothing to get stamina back because I don't want to drop it or glitch out my tube again. But in the end, you're supposed to have 4 teams of 5, and everyone's fighting at the same loot areas and the airdrops and everything. Hope I hurt myself a bit. Alright. Now since I hurt myself, I can walk over here. I can do this. Now I'm healed. Okay. Alright. Did the other one get really... Okay, that one's right there. I'm gonna go to that one first. Should be that one right there. I don't need the electric tube, but I'll stand there until I get everything. And I'll leave the electric tubes there. And then I'll go to the next one. I was like, I have 13 gas masks on me, so I'll be fine. I'll be fine. This one's right here, though. And that'll put me a little bit closer to the other one. And once I have all of them, or all the points I need, I can go back and show you guys how to extract. It shouldn't take me long to get these. So I have 2 killed and 2 deaths because I respawned myself. That's funny. That's funny. And that one's, how far away is that one? That's not, it's about the same distance from here. It's the same distance from here to here, roughly, as it was from here. Maybe a little bit closer. It's weird on the bottom, it says I'm not even close to being rank 6, but I just ranked up to rank 6. Actually sounds very satisfying. Like I said, the biggest downside is no one plays this game.
Fighter Eagle unlocked.
So the Fire Eagle is kind of fun, but I think it'd be fun just to play as the regular Eagle, because you can pick up teammates and enemies. It'd be kind of cool to pick up a teammate and drop them off at the fight, or pick up an enemy and fly them far, far away from like the airdrop and stuff. I'm picking these up just solely for points at this point. Oh, and more gas mask, or more gas mask containers couldn't hurt. Oh, pardon me. In the perfect scenario, you'd have your whole team standing in the circle, not necessarily all in the center circle, but if they would, the center circle gives you more points faster. But you'd have your whole team in the circle somewhere. And this circle might not, there's no cover, so they might have some people hiding in the building or whatever. But you would have your team all in the circle and you'd be going much, much, much faster. Because I am just a wee lad. I can't do that. So each time I collect one of these, it's another point or 2 I get, and everything helps right now. I have a bunch of purples and stuff now, so I could build a really sick ass gun probably. I don't know if this will give me enough. If both this one and that one will give me enough points to reach the 15,000. It'll get me pretty damn close. Cause I'm at a little bit over 10,000 right now. Picking up each one of these things is like a point. I could probably loot some more. Like I could probably build some more stuff in my base to get more points. Actually, I might be able to build stuff while I'm here. Okay, no, I have to, that one. Okay, go. I can make a bunch of points. Let's do that. I can't build, the wooden walls can only be built in the building, in the house, which is fine. I have a lot of can't remember if there's a way to go prone in this game. I can't remember. That's the sound if, so you know when you're talking in game. I didn't think about that. I should have been doing this before. I know I screwed that up. I don't care. I'll do the same thing when I get to the next one because I'll have a bunch more blueprints. All right. All right, so that put me at almost 11,000. If I go to this one, I could do this. I could build a whole bunch of. I'll just run around building. Oh, okay. Between this air supply and that one, I should be good. This one in the tower. That one might be just run by my base. Oh, it's at that building. It's at that building I was at before. They're right next to my base. So, what I'll do is I'll go to the next one after this, and I'll do what I need to do to get the last. Those will be the last bit of points I need. I'll build while I'm here. Can you climb this? Okay, no, you can't. Okay. Oh wow. No, I don't want you.
Air supply captured.
Oh, so I can't build up here. Gosh darn it. That's right. The next one will give me all I need. Can I build? Okay, I can't build the walls here either. Shame. All right. Well. Because up in a tower, I can't build sandbags and stuff. So it'll take a little bit longer. Then I can run over to the other one that's closer to my base, and I can pop that one. And that will give me more than enough, and then I'll be able to call in there. I think it's like a 2 minute wait to the extract. I can't remember. I have more than enough gas mask now that if the storm's definitely gonna come back in before I get to the next one. It's like random, so I don't know. I mean, the game feels a lot nicer than it used to, but the only problem is no one plays the game. So right now I should be in a lobby with 19 other people. It should be 4 teams of 5 duking it out for all these airdrops and for in destroying each other's bases and all this jazz. but I couldn't find. I found one match that had like 9 people in it, but by the time I joined that one, it was almost over. And then I tried playing there's a PvE mode, but the AI was was way too strong to try to fight solo. I tried to ooh, unlock some more explosives. Nice, nice. Yeah, so this one's not gonna give me enough that I need for finishing up. So I'll definitely just run to the next one that's near my base anyway. That one will definitely give me enough points. Especially if I have room to build stuff around, you know. I don't need the tubes anymore because I have all 4 tubes. And you can tell who has how many tubes because in the upper left it shows you how many tubes. Like mine shows like the 4 yellow lines and I have all 4 of my tubes. And I believe it shows when the enemies have tubes too, but since I have no enemies to face right now, it's just little old me in this lobby. Meow. This game does have proximity chat, which is kind of cool. I used to use it all the time when I played before. I got one guy mad at me because I killed him while he was camping my basement. While he was camping the basement of my base with a respawn beacon, and I killed him anyway, and I called him kind of some.
Incoming air supply.
I definitely have enough now. I called him some names, and he decided to like flip out about it. It was kind of funny. How close is that one? That one's not too far either. That one's closer though. This one's closer to my base, so I'm gonna hit that one up. But the game feels a lot better than it did when I played it. Like I didn't mind the way it felt before when I played it. Like back during the demos and the playtests. I mean, it's still early access, so hopefully it picks up a bit. Because the dev team is really chill. Dev team, I talked to them all the time back when I played this before. Very cool people. Very small dev team. The game is actually kind of like, the game is pretty unique to me. Like maybe there's another game that does this stuff, but I don't know. If there is, I don't know about it. One thing I've noticed though lately is a lot of people haven't been enjoying PvP games. Like people will complain about even Arc Raiders. People are in the comment section of Arc Raiders complaining about it being PvP. They said, "Oh, PvP, I'm out." Like, but PvP makes it interesting. Because yeah, you have to deal with toxic people too, understandable. But you also can you also meet some really cool people, and it makes every match different. If it was PvE only, it wouldn't be as exciting. You can still have some fun with it. Like I have fun with PvE modes in PvE matches in like active matter because the AI is pretty crazy. But it wouldn't be the same without worrying about like the player interactions make it different, you know? This is the place I raided at the very beginning. Yeah.
Air supply captured.
I'm gonna do some sandbagging. So that gives me like 15 points each time. Is that, if I would have known that, I've been doing this earlier. I like how it takes like 2 smacks and you're good. I keep hearing sound that sounds like footsteps, and I keep looking at the thing to see if it's a player joined or not. Watch a player join like right as I'm finishing. Kind of funny. There is gunshots in the distance, like atmosphere, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna make sure I have it. I should definitely get enough points now. I think it's like 2,000 points I get from just the 2,000 more points. Oops. This is also giving me XP for doing this, so I'm a little, you know. No gas mask this time? Which I have plenty of gas mask, but that's crazy. There's no gas mask this time. I did reach out to the devs, who gave me the code for the game, and said, "Hey, when's a good time to get on here? Because I would like to play like a pretty close to full lobby, as full as I can get, to be able to show off the game and it's, you know, the way it's meant to be played." So I gotta wait to see what they say. Okay. I'm not worried about the rest of this stuff. All right. That was weapon parts, but I don't really care. I'll get back to my base. I think I will like mess around. Like I'm gonna call in the extract, then I'm gonna mess around with the workbench, see what kind of crazy guns I can make with all the parts I got from the other airdrops. So see how random that was. Like I had one radiation storm shortly after I found my base. Then I had another one before I even went to the first airdrop, and now I did 3 airdrops without a single so it's like random. I have so many parts. Okay. There we go. It's 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes to wait to extract. Let's see how far I can. Actually looks really good. See how they do that? That scope looks actually really good. Okay. Like this one's really cheap to make. Well, what about pistols here? Any new pistol variants? No. Shotgun? No shotgun upgrades. Oh, then one kind of explosive. No upgrades for your explosives. That's satisfying as hell. Would you mind if someone else showed up like right now? That'd be kind of funny. But meanwhile, this is blaring across the map. People all over the map are seeing that your base is lighting up and are hearing this noise from your base. But if they can't bust in here and mess with this, like they have to come up here like touch it to stop it. If they can't do that in the 2.5 minutes, then you win and they lose. And I won. So there was streams I had from back when I played this before during the playtest, and it was relatively the same. Like not much has changed. A little bit has changed, but not much. Then you'd vote on your next map. Then you'd vote on your next map, and you go on, and you just till you leave the server, you just keep going from match to match to match. But I played this quite a bit. You can put bouncing betties at the door, yeah, and you can build like these alert traps, let you know when enemies are coming. And you can build You can build a turret inside your base to like look at your door. So if an enemy opens your door, it's going, and those things are vicious. And they'll tear you up. I think they limited them so they have like less ammo or something per like before they have to like reload or whatever. But and then you have like barricades you can put up inside your base, and you could put a trophy system outside. So if people are like throwing grenades at you and stuff, the trophy system will knock them down. Overall, the gameplay is really fun, and I do think it's a pretty unique game. The only problem is no one knows about it. As you see, the gameplay is actually kind of cool. The guns sound really nice. It feels really nice. The maps look really cool. But you need 20 people per match, which isn't a big deal. And you can play with less than that. I was playing by myself there, but you can play with less than that. Excuse me. You just wouldn't have the full experience. If you can get a full lobby, it is absolute chaos in the best possible way. You have people running around shooting each other, like running into each other, like while they're trying to loot. Like there's places all over the map you can loot. There's towers that have a bunch of good stuff in them. There's stuff that an engineer can cut open. There's bunkers. There's a dam on one of the maps. If you go into the dam, there's a crap ton of blueprints and then gas masks and stuff, or filters and stuff. A lot of stuff that can be done in that game. Like you have people turning into a bear and chasing each other down. You have people turn into a moose tank and shooting people all over the place. There was times during the playtest that the team that had that people will save up their points, and during the playtest you only had the moose and the bear, and you'd have people who save up their points, and when the final team was when they were calling in the airdrop, two of the players would go outside. One would transform into a bear and one would transform into a moose, or they would both do bears, or they would both do mooses, while the other the rest of the team stayed inside with guns and had turrets built and stuff like that. And the bear it's a limited time. Like you can't stay as a bear and a moose forever. They would transform, and they could go and just tear people apart who are trying to break into their base. Like the moose tank can obliterate people. It's like one shot, they're dead. It's literally a moose pulling a tank. And the bear is just vicious. The bear can chase you down, just swat, you're dead. But they make them hard. Like it's hard to steer the bear and stuff like that. So they kind of balance it out that way. And the moose is very chunky, so you can't get in a lot of places, and you can't aim it it's very slow turning, so people can't just run around you and you can't do anything about it. But they would just sit out there, and then once they transform back to players, they would just start shooting the enemy up. And if the enemy killed them, no big deal. They'd spawn back inside their base, in their basement, no, easy peasy, you know. And it used to be the only way you could get into someone else's base was playing as the engineer and cutting their door open. But once they start hearing you grinding the door, they'll pop the window open by the door and shoot you in the face. So it wasn't a very effective strategy. And people were getting mad because it's pretty much, if you didn't have a whole team of engineers, then you weren't winning. Like you couldn't stop them from winning, at least. Now that it looks like they can do breach charges with the assault, which is cool because they can just blow the door up, and once you grind the door open, or once you blow the door up, they cannot lock it again unless I think that they can repair it. They can lock it again, but you can just walk in and out of it. So it's really cool what they did with it since I played it last. I still had a blast even back when it was the way that it was. I had a blast with it on stream. But the lobbies were pretty much full all the time during like the demo weeks and stuff like that. At least there's at least one European server full all the time. So I just joined the European servers. There was never ever a US server open, or they were open, but there was no one playing them. Like I tried to start up some, but I would have like me and one other person, that'd be it. But the European servers would be pretty much full. So when you have a full lobby, it is absolute chaos in the best possible way, and there's VoIP in the game, so everyone's yelling at each other. If you dig back far enough on my YouTube and on my TikToks, you can find clips of me play. But maybe you can even search Striden on the in TikTok or YouTube, you might find my clips pop up. But there was clips where I was playing as the moose blowing people up, and people were VoIPing at me, and it was hilarious. There's one where me and my one friend Ari were both turning the bears, and we're beating the crap out of each other while VoIPing at each other as bears, and she ended up killing me because her teammate was shooting me at the same time. So she won the bear fight. But there was one where we didn't have weapons yet. We just ran to another team at the first location that we were trying to loot scrap from, or like blueprints from and stuff. And we just started hitting each other with hammers, and it was hilarious. It can get really fun and just be absolutely hilarious with VoIP, because VoIP always makes games better, unless people are being racist. It's just right now they didn't really do much advertising. I don't know if they don't have the money for advertising, probably, because like I said, it's a small like 5-man dev team. But they don't really have advertising. I played it a few times. I put TikToks out there and YouTube Shorts and everything. I know I was gonna make a YouTube video, but I don't think I ever made one on like how to play the game, because I was waiting for them to give the because they said they were gonna change the game up a bit. So I didn't want to make one and be completely off with it. So I never really made like a video about it though. But I made a lot of TikToks and YouTube Shorts about it. So there is that. Hopefully they can find some more advertising, because it's still early access, so maybe someone will find it down the road. But I do ask, if you do, I don't know how much it costs. Let me see if I can find out how much it costs on Steam. They gave me a code for the game because they know how much I like playing the playtests. I don't know what it costs. I know they reduced prices, but I don't know what that means, because I didn't see the original price. I don't know if I'll be able to see. I'm on Steam right now. I don't know if I'll even be able to see the price right now, because I have it. The store page is like blank for me. What's going on here? There we go. Hold on. $10. So right now it's $10. $10 is not a bad price for a game. It does have a lot of good reviews. I didn't post my review because I just my first time playing it since the release, or since the early access release. There is a co-op mode. If you don't want to play against players, you can have you and 4 friends can team up against AI and try to defend your base against waves of AI. There is a control point one where it's like I think it's 10 people, so I think it's 5v5. Or no, is it? Yeah, it's 10 people, so I think it's 5v5, like controlling points. Excuse me. Then the big game mode is the 20-person game mode. The devs are cool people. I've talked. They'll if you go into their Discord, they'll actively talk to you and like hit you up and stuff. They might even play with you. They do play the game. They used to be in my streams all the time when I streamed it for oops. When I streamed it for during the demos and stuff, they would be in my stream, and they would actually chit chat with me and hang out. They never really played with me, because by the time I played, they were like, it was bedtime for them. But they were really cool people, and like I said, they reached out to me and gave me the code for the game, because they knew how much I liked it, and they wanted me to see if I can play it for them on stream and stuff. I might play it again down the road here if I can I reached out to Johan, who's like in charge of the game, and I asked him when a good time for a lot of people to be on is, and I might try to work something out to try to play again on stream during like a peak time, because I think European servers are usually the ones that are usually full, so I imagine, or pretty full. So I imagine it's probably a good European time. So like probably won't be able to do it during weekdays unless I'm off work. But it is $10 game. The gameplay is really fun. Like the combat can be really fun. You guys saw a bit of the combat earlier, but like I was using a Sten, which is like the beginner weapon. And the guy was using like the AK. So he kind of melted me really fast. But the combat can be really fun. When you turn into a bear, it's hilarious. When you turn into the moose, it's hilarious. The eagle was fun because a little eagle flying out with like a minigun attached to it. It's kind of hilarious. Yeah, if you could find a time that you want to and you have $10 to spend, feel free to get the game. I do. If you can get a full server, I highly recommend it. The game can be very fun. It can be very chaotic, between everyone fighting over the airdrops and people fighting over like blueprint material and stuff to upgrade their base, and then the final part where everyone's pushing for whatever base got the 4 tubes and activated the transmit. Everyone fighting to try to, because if they can get in there, you can stop their transmit, you can steal their tubes, and you can put it back to your base, and you can activate it on your base. The chaos is nuts. The chaos can be absolutely nuts, in the best way. So I don't know. Let me know what you think. If you're watching this, you can't really comment and on Twitch, but if you're watching this on YouTube, I'm doing it in like a vertical format. So if you're watching this, feel free to comment. If you're watching this like as a VOD, feel free to comment what you think of the game, and if you've tried the game, or if you're willing to try the game. I Maybe if I get enough people interested, maybe I can do like a giveaway to give away some copies of the game just to help the devs out a bit. But other than that, I probably won't play this again until I know of a good time to get a mostly full lobby. If I can coordinate with people in the Discord and try to get a full lobby of 20 people, it could be a lot of fun. But I'm gonna end the stream there. Thank you all so much for being here. I'm not gonna raid out today because I'm gonna get going shortly after I end my stream here. But thank you all so much for being here. I probably be live again, maybe Wednesday, maybe tomorrow. I gotta look at my schedule. But I'll be live again some more this week, and then probably Friday I might do some more another stream on Friday for No Rest for the Wicked. But anyway, thank you guys so much for being here, and I will catch